Greetings. My name is Phumelele Mahlase. I studied in DUT, Department of Architecture, here in the Faculty of Built Environment.
I'm a friend to Phumelele Mahlase, who's about to graduate, I think next month. My name is Gift Maisela.
My background, I'm from a township in Pietermaritzburg named KwaPata. So it's just a simple childhood thing, I would say. If sibuka a background, there isn't much of abantu abafundile in terms of around the neighborhood engihlala kuyona, see. And if I look at the way of my achievements of where I'm at right now, because I'm currently doing an honors student. I'm an honors student in completed my degree last year, a bachelor's degree in architecture. So currently, as I'm doing my honors student, as I'm an honors student, I would say it's a great achievement if in terms of my background, where I'm from.
Igama lami nguLindiwe KwaMahlase, nguma kaPhumelele Mahlase, wazalwa ngo-2003 uSeptember. Ukukhula kwakhe nje umntwana oactive, ethanda ukwenza umsebenzi wezandla. Mhlawumbe indaba yokwakha nje saqala ukuthi ngibone ukuthi u-interested into zokwakha nani. He was 3 years old. Efollowisha ubaba wakhe mayisebenza, kuthi ubaba wakhe ubenza vele umsebenzi practically, umsebenzi we-contract, umsebenzi wokwakha. So nayo be hands on kakhulu nje since no-3 years. Liyasibona khona ukuthi unetalent lokwakha nayo yonke into nje. As time goes on, yonke into ade yenza nje ibisintele nokudweba. Dweba nje nokuthi une-interest ukuthi athole ukuthi kwenzakalani, yakheke kanjani leyo nto kwenzakaleni nje, wakhula kunjalo. As efike high school ubese ngena EGD, sabona ukuthi uyafocus lapha ngoba bebuya no distinction, then bese apply ngene e-university, wangena e-DUT, wangena ka-architecture, and excel kakhulu nje. Sivele proud ngendlela enze ngayo nangendlela bezimisele ngayo nje as umntwana womfana. Abafana benza izinto eziningi ezihlukene but yena focus kakhulu nje khona konke akwenzayo.
My name is Andile Mathuli Ncapayi. I am a lecturer and acting head of department of architecture at DUT's School of Architecture. I've had the amazing privilege of encountering a young man with great potential, Phumelele Mahlase. Firstly, engaging with him in first year of his study, where he was undertaking an extracurricular program for community engagement. Very early on, showing a potential for a great interest in architecture, even going above and beyond the normal curricula.
So his degree in bachelor in architecture. So my experience with him has been a friend from primary. So we've been friends in primary. So I would say he's been a good friend to me. He will support me, so I will support him in other ways. In terms of architecture, we've been like hand in hand, doing things together. Assignments they're difficult, but it's always there to help me. Even when it comes to my place to help him with the assignment, and I do help him with it.
Over his years of study here at DUT, I've had numerous instances of being able to interact with him. And one of the things that he can pride himself on, and what most students in the School of Architecture here at DUT can try and model themselves on, is the idea of curiosity. One of the key traits of being a successful architectural student is to constantly be curious, and he exhibits the trait very well. Secondly, it's the idea of resilience. Architecture is one of the most challenging courses in the university, and to have a sense of resilience and hard work about you is critical to being a high achiever in this program.
So one of the reasons that made me to be in the Department of Architecture, actually to be here in DUT, under the Faculty of Built Environment, I would say it's due to the background history or how I grew up, because my father is a contractor. So I was used to him being with him around that area. So since he was doing most of the things through a sighting and stuff, so I used to be around there helping him with certain things around on sites. So that's where I guess things got developed in terms of me loving the built environment and the construction. And so on as I grew up, that's where from on my secondary school, I went for EGD, Engineering, Graphics and Design. So that's where I realized I can excel in terms of me drawing. So that's why I found out the passion of drawing. So up until then, that's where I am right now in DUT and ended up doing architecture. And that's where I've realized in terms of why I'm here in architecture.
First thing first, architecture is very hard, so there's no time to. My experience, it was quite a challenging journey because I'm a third year when I'm supposed to finish. Hopefully I'll finish, but I would say architecture is very challenging, very demanding, massive like management. Because if you like to go out and go, you want to survive in architecture. Because when there's architecture, you don't sleep. You always work. There's timelines, there's debt submissions every day. So I would say you must push. I would say architecture is very, architecture, it's very demanding. I'd like to add that you need a person who's very focused, who has discipline, and I would say who thinks out of the box, who's creative. That I would say about architecture.
In this instance, Phumelele has done exceptionally well, graduating from our Bachelor of Built Environments in Architecture, and now continuing with his honors study, and we look forward to all the achievements he'll achieve in his postgraduate study and also in the practice of architecture. And we hope to see him again in the corridors of the Durban University of Technology once again as a leading student and hopefully a leading practitioner in the industry as well.
Hello everyone. As I've mentioned before, my name is Phumelele Mahlase, studied in DUT and the Department of Architecture. And look where I am right now. I'm in DUT, just graduated. And just a message for inspiring architecture students or any other students, just to keep on pushing. That's my advice, just keep on pushing, even though it might get so tough going in now. And I know some of the courses I need when it comes to in maths and physics and so on, but you know, it's worth it. Just keep on pushing. Now in few years to come, you can be here wearing the same thing, or maybe a different one, or maybe a higher one. So just keep on pushing. Peace out.